Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Floss with gi-hun Cosplay, and today we are back into the guide with Squid Game, episode 4.
Yes, last episode was the honeycomb game, where they all had a cookie thing, a sugar cookie thing, very thin one with a shape in it, and they had to basically scrape the shape out of the cookie and keep it intact. Everyone we were following survived, but a bunch of others died. We found out that one of the workers there was an actual teenager, so it makes us wonder, you know, how young are these people, and are they forced to be here? Like, that kid got killed for taking his mask off in the end, so they are also following a set of rules. And we're wondering if maybe they were offered a deal similar to that of the players, and if they are here because they are forced to be here, if it's a life or death thing for them, who knows. Our police officer managed to sneak his way into the group.
And survive after almost getting caught.
Almost, well, yeah. It looks like he's gonna steal one of the square masks and pretend to be one of the people in charge, because that's how the hierarchy works. The squares are in charge, the triangles are the soldiers, and the circles are the workers, basically. So he's doing good so far. Keep going, men, because, I mean, you're in hot water. We got the pickpocket who, you know, managed to keep a knife on her. That's pretty cool. She used that to sneak into the vents last episode, and she saw how the next game was going to get prepared. Thanks to that, Sung-woo, I'm trying to remember the names. I'm sorry about my pronunciation. I do not speak Korean at all. I mean, thanks to that, she kind of told Sung-woo what she saw, and he understood what the game was. But for some twisted reason, he didn't tell his friends, so
He got a weird interpretation about what teamworks mean.
Yes, he did react like, I mean, we don't know what's going on in his head. We need an explanation, but he basically allowed his childhood friend to pick the worst shape of them all, and yeah, he almost died because of it. Great.
Yeah.
But aside from that, everyone else managed to survive. We got the woman who cried about her baby in episode 2. She snuck in cigarettes and a lighter, and thanks to that she survived, and she gave her lighter to the thug to help him out, so she's probably gonna form a team with him.
Yeah.
I mean, things are getting intense. Probably, I don't know if we get another game this episode, but I'm excited and worried. Games are fun in this show. Fun, but not in the way we think, but still. Explanations from Sung-woo, please, and let's see what happens next.
Alright.
Right? So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
Alright, so let's do this.
The episode is called Stick to the Team, sorry. So yeah.
Don't think that Sung-woo, is gonna be good at this game because he cannot play in team.
Apparently not.
How many survived?
사장님들!
You, buddy, deserve a punch.
You're happy that he survived!
Oh, he's happy. He was worried as shit, but it's his fault.
미안해. 괜히 내가 다 찢어지자고 해서.
Yeah?
아니야.
Dude, call him out on it.
알고 그런 것도 아닌데.
He knew.
우산도 내가 그런 거고. 괜찮아.
It's his attitude from last episode where he's trying to take things lightly as much as possible so he's not too stressed, but...
이게 다냐?
I mean, it's better than nothing.
아까 빵 쪼가리가 주더니 죽다 살아남은 사람한테 다른 이런 거라고? 자, 실례 좀 합시다. 실례합니다. 감사합니다.
What the fuck?
Excuse me. 이봐요. 뭐 하는 거예요?
같이 좀 먹고 삽시다.
No.
Ah, shit.
Only one
계란이랑
for
사이다.
everybody.
빨리 줘요.
음식은 참가자 수만큼 준비했습니다.
그런데 왜 없어? 빨리 내 거 내라.
Because some
음식은
people
참가자
stole.
수만큼 준비했습니다.
저기요. 저 사람들이 2번 가져갔어요. 내가 봤어요.
Don't start a fight. Don't start a fight.
당신들 뭐야? 왜 남의 걸 가로채는 건데? 아, 이거 아저씨 거야?
People in the back in red, don't you want to intervene?
개새끼. 깨졌잖아 이 개새끼야.
This is dangerous.
식탐 많아가지고 씨.
Hey, someone, please.
그게 안 같아. 죽었어.
271번 탈락.
So they still got money even if they don't die in games?
They're setting this up so that the thug will kill everyone in their sleep and be done with it.
I think it's gonna have that idea, maybe?
거기 일어나고 뭐 하는 거지? 죄송합니다. 규칙을 잊었나? 상급자가 묻기 전에 먼저 말하지 않는다.
He learned.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna be wise for him to be one of the superior guy, since he doesn't know what's going on.
서둘러. 곧 취침 시간이야.
So he's a surgeon or something?
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're selling body parts, so they need money too.
야, 솔직히 괜찮겠어? 넌 저 깡패 새끼랑 별로 사이도 안 좋은 것
I
같던데.
feel like she's been on that guy's side before.
불 꺼지고 무슨 일 생기면
He's the one who
내
did that
침대
to
쪽으로
her,
모이기로
right?
했다.
Probably.
너도 와.
Makes it better to look out for you, honestly.
이런 데까지 기어들어온 인간들은 더 못 믿고.
그게 네가 나한테 할 소리냐? 원래 사람은 믿을만해서 믿는 게 아니야. 안 그러면 기댈 데가 없으니까 믿는 거지.
She did steal his money. If she had not done that, maybe he wouldn't be here. You want to stay with them?
나도 끼워줘요. 같은 편에.
그리고 왜?
Because he knows what the game is.
내가 알아요. 다음 게임이 뭔지.
Now the question is, are you gonna believe him? Oh shit. The one that called him out. Oh boy. Ah shit. Come on, girl. If she was on our side, that would help. So like, survive. Ugh. Help. Ooh. I mean, if you get the opportunity to kill 101, just kill 101, okay? I don't think we will miss him. Ah, shit. Isn't it hard enough already to survive? Oh, and we got a team. I don't know what to think about Song-woo. I'm questioning him, and then he does shit like that where he helps us. And he was the first one to go to the guy in the middle of the room.
There's nothing that young man is dead.
Nah, I think he's okay. We would see it, right? Ah, shit. Everyone is just crazy. Because it's not just the thugs. Yep. I'm fine with this. Come on, we gotta get rid of him.
Oh, yes.
We gotta get rid of him. Come on, as a team. You become the new strong team. Come on.
Thank you,
Ali's
Ali.
just carrying a fucking beam.
얘도 우리 편이거든.
We protect our own.
제발 그만해. 나 무서워. 이러다가는 다 죽어. 야, 너무 무서워. 게임 종료.
I mean, you listen. I'm not sure they expected that much killing.
People look crazy, guys.
Like, they're already playing a life or death thing, and they're willing to do this shit.
What's the third game?
Team.
참가자들은 10명씩 팀을 나누어 주시기 바랍니다.
무조건 힘이 좋아 보이는 놈들로만 모아.
아, 예. 아, 그럼 저는요?
Will he screw her up? I don't know, like, it's a strength game.
힘으로 하는 거면
아니지. 지금 장난하는 거지?
사람 넘치잖아. 안 보여?
Well, the love story didn't last very long.
But we share cigarettes together.
왜 그래?
If he doesn't need you, you're gone, honey.
끝까지 같이 가자며. 오빠, 나 없이 정말
You didn't tell
괜찮아.
her what was the game, right?
He knows what the game is.
Yeah, but you don't.
아, 씨발 더럽게 질척거리네 진짜. 어따 대고 자꾸 오빠 오빠야. 어? 한 번만 더 오빠라고 짓거리면 그 아가리 찢어버린다.
씨발놈아. 나 배신하면 죽인다고 했다.
아이고 무서워라.
I would be if I were you.
오늘도 게임 잘해보세요.
Oh my god, I want him to die. Not that she didn't do some shitty stuff, but...
팀 다 정해지고 나면 오갈 데 없이 밀려난 인간이 오겠지.
밀려나긴 누가 밀려나? 오빠들 내가 특별히 같이 해줄게.
I'll give you a chance to join me.
아유, 이 삐짝구른 애들보다 내가 훨씬 더 쓸만할걸? 그리고 내가 못하는 거 빼고는 다 잘하거든.
I love her. I mean, I do agree that if it's a strength thing, you have a lot of women, some girls that are really young,
And one old
and
man.
an old man.
세 번째 게임에
What
오신
is it?
여러분을 환영합니다. 이번 게임은
Tug-of-war.
줄다리기입니다.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Well, good luck, guys. How are we gonna do this? Is there a weak team in it? And it's not just that. You will get to cause the death of another team, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a bit why they did that last night. You know, to make sure that the people that we're gonna play here were the
Are
ones
strong
that were
enough.
willing to do anything, yeah. It wasn't strength as much as it was strength. Oh, they're chained and everything. It's not just about you, it's about everyone on your team. Drop the rope. Ugh. Every main character is on our team. We will not lose this. This is honestly the only time where I'll be fine with plot armor.
4점.
Oh, team.
We gotta win this against who?
5점.
Oh, we're
Oh,
right
man.
next to them, so like
It's all men. Fudge.
try to maybe twist the rope around your arm and stuff. You got Ali. Ali would win this alone. Come on. And maybe the old man is gonna pull a King Boomy from Avatar. Just you know?
내가 소시적에 고향에서 줄다리기를 꽤 해봤는데 웬만해서는 진 적이 없었어. 심지어는 저쪽 편에 씨름 선수가 있어서
So what's the
이
strategy?
편이 많이 불리했을 때도 말이야. 줄을 사이에 놓고 한 명씩 오른쪽 왼쪽으로 나눠서
Okay.
신호가 울리고 조금 10초는
We'll
Don't
decide
put
the game.
everything in.
그냥 버티려.
Okay, they're gonna wear them out. Yeah.
Yeah, so they wear themselves out.
하늘로 쭉 밀어 올리고
Oh, that's beautiful to see though. And they'll lose their strength.
Yep.
그렇게 10초만
And then
버티면
Yep.
이상하다 왜 안 끌려오지 하고 상대편이 당황하라. 상대편 호흡이 깨지는 순간이 분명히 올 거야.
right there.
Right there. Pull them. Pull them.
This is getting my heart racing so fast. Come on, come on. And worst comes to worst, just slide back again. That's it. We're doing this, we're doing this. If one falls, we're fine. Just pull, 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 pull. Shit, pull, 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 pull. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Come on.
Come on, Gi-hun, you're the leader. Come on.
다들 정신 차리고 내가 들어. 내가 시도하면 나 세 발만 앞으로 가는 거야.
So they fall.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
저쪽은 떨어뜨려야 돼.
No, that's brilliant.
못하면 죽어.
I mean, you'll die either way.
하나, 둘, 셋.
Oh, next episode.
We're watching another one today.
Okay, we may not have the bronze on our team, but we have the smarts and the wits.
We do. Sang-woo, I get it. He's from from the university. He's intelligent.
He's from Seoul University.
That's the thing. Everyone keeps introducing him by this, basically, with his achievements first, and they kind of forget about the person under it. They expect a lot from him, and then he disappoints us with the cookie thing.
Well,
but then this episode, first one to go to the guy who got beat up again. First one to look out for our friend, for Ji-hun in the lights out part of the episode. He comes up with the strategies and stuff. Like, Jesus Christ, what do we do with this guy?
do you think that maybe the fact that Ji-hun almost died with the cookie game?
Feels bad.
He feels bad about it, so decide to maybe stick with him and stick with them.
Perhaps. I do think Ji-hun understands that his friend knew about. At least, he suspects that he knew, and he decided to let it go. He's got a big heart, and this episode and a bit last episode too, he's trying to include everyone. He's trying to look out for everyone. He's a father, and it shows. Despite the fact that he's not really taking care of his daughter out there, it shows that he wants to take care of people, keep them close. He's the one that went to the pickpocket, kept her, because he saw that she wasn't feeling good. Kind of like she has PTSD from the beating up that she saw. I do think she was on that other side of the fight
Pretty
before.
sure that she received the same. She got beat up. Yeah.
I mean, who knows what she saw when she was young and what she had to go through, to get the money in the beginning. So she was in that same gang as the thugs. So I'm like, there's a reason why they hate one another. We had a perfect opportunity to kill that asshole during Lights Out, but then
Next game.
and now we got, well, it looks like for now at least we got 2 allies. I don't know if the other woman is gonna stick with us after this game, but
Okay. She might decided to go with the tug at first because he was strong.
well, she had nothing else.
She had nothing else. He was strong, but he betrayed her.
Oh
Yeah.
no, and she was, that's the
So-
reason why she did all of this. That's why she slept with him. That's why she gave him the lighter. She wanted him to see her as someone useful, someone he needed on his side, so he would protect her and help her out. That did not work, especially because that game, they needed strong players, and he would see, in all his misogynistic glory, he would see her as very weak and not worthy of his team. I do agree that it's harder for women to get strong, and they are scrawny. They are the women we saw in this episode. They're little. They don't look strong. Don't underestimate the power, the strength of willpower, for sure. Our team is made up of an old guy and a bunch of kids. 2 kids, 2 teenagers, it looks like, and 1 other woman. And we're hanging on. So it looks like we might do this. I mean, we are going to do this because it's mostly all the main characters. We have a team of plot armor. It's simple. But I love that to explain that win, which we will see next episode, to explain that win, we still got to find reasons and stuff. Basically, the brain and strategies win out
technically,
over.
they use physics.
Yeah, it wins out over.
You can do pretty much anything if you understand the physics of things.
The old man used to play a lot of tug-of-war, so he understands. Like, I don't hate the old man, but I'm growing suspicious of what's going on with him every episode. More and more suspicious. Like the way he reacted in the first game. You know, how he just played the game without feeling shocked or anything when people started dying, with a smile on his face. How he, we put that on the side of, oh, he's got nothing to lose, so he's gonna do it. Fine. But then, I don't know, like, the way he reacted this episode during the lights out, the way they responded to him right away when he started saying he was afraid, they stopped everything. He's the first player. We did have we did think in the first episode that maybe he knew about this before it all started, kind of like he knew the concept of this. I don't know what to think. And I mean, now we know that he used to play tug-of-war. He understood the game. It's games that he also played when he was a kid. We know he's dying. We know he has a way of seeing things that's different. He's also the one that convinced Ji-hun to come back, sort of, for the games. So I don't know, like, I'm not suspicious of him, but the way he reacts to most situations, to me, doesn't look normal. So I'm just gonna put that in the back of my mind and wait to see if I have an explanation. If perhaps he knew about this, if he's seen that before, if it's a thing that's been going on and he was aware. I don't know. But I think there's a reason why he's the first player. And there's a reason why he reacts so differently to everyone else during everything.
Maybe he already played before?
I don't know. I just think it's odd the way he reacts to certain games and how he, how he seems to come up with strategies like that, and how he seems to be listened to by the ones in charge. Like, it's after he said, I'm afraid, stop it, most of us will die, I'm afraid everyone will die. The guy in charge, the guy with the black mask, chose to stop it when he called out. It could have just been a coincidence of, he's got a point, let's stop it.
Do you remember in the first Saw movie, like, the main villain was
in the room?
In the room all along.
So you think he's the main villain?
Who knows? Maybe.
But then, to be fair, he did put him, if it's true, he did put himself in there. I don't know, we'll see.
Who knows?
That whole thing about the lights out, it was fucked up. The thing is, to me, I would, like, if I was in charge of this and I did that test, I would feel so disappointed in the players. I'd be like, your life is already hanging on by a thread. I know it's, we're supposed to basically test their will to survive. But at the same time, we're also making them play kids' games. I still don't know what the point is, because it could be so much stuff. I don't know if it's about enjoying life at its fullest because it could be over in an instant. I don't know if it's about being able to work your hardest in order to get what you want because you have nothing in the real world. And maybe it's the attitude you should take when you go back, When when you're willing to make sacrifices and stuff, you get the prize. In that case, if that's the thing, then yeah, of course, being willing to kill others to get your prize could work with the lesson. If it's about, learning the value of life and being, grateful for what you have and stuff, then you're kind of wasting it, basically. You're showing that only your life matters, which in my opinion is despicable. And then, but the whole point, those games will kill you. You will die. In my mind, I think that even if there's only 5 of them left, they will have to play the game still. That's the rules. So
we still got other games, yeah. But the thing is, we know that the game masters wanted to reduce the number to keep the strongest and get rid of the weaklings. We know that some of them decided to kill others to win money, and others just follow, they try to protect themselves, but just the effervescence of it. we can do so much good, but sometimes when we are put
Not-
against a wall, we're so despicable.
Not
sometimes.
everyone is gi-hun,
Yeah.
basically. I mean, we got a bunch of people who see that prize money and on top of their heads, and they know that they might die during the games. It's true that there's the illusion that if everyone else dies before them and they're the only ones left, then yeah, they will get the money. But then if there's a team of them left, I'm pretty sure all the games will keep going. So again, we're also talking about people who are willing to kill others for this, so they probably don't give a shit about their partners. We saw it with the thug and the girl. He doesn't give a shit about her. He basically just wants what he can get, and if he needs her, he'll ask, and if he doesn't need her, she'll be gone. So you can't trust these people. What frustrated me more actually is that it wasn't just the thugs though that were killing. It was other people freaked out and they started losing it, kind of like they were animals. You're kind of bringing them back to their basic instincts. So putting them in a raw state of stress and no sleep and fear, and they'll defend themselves, and if someone brushes against them, they'll just lash out because they're afraid to die. It's kind of this, it's the state of mind that was best for the tug-of-war, game, because you want to survive at all costs, so you would be willing to pull that rope in order for them to, to fall and you to win.
Yeah.
I do worry about how they're gonna get out of there, like how the survivors are gonna be when they get out of there after all the stuff they will be put through. But we have to deal. If there is one thing this episode told me, and I mean it's not a surprise, but still, we gotta get rid of that thug. I mean,
oh yeah, we definitely sure do. Yeah,
he is way too dangerous, and he's got our team in his in his vision, and he hates us already. So we're like,
well, we did associate with the pickpocket girl.
Yes, with a good reason, and I think I really love that because I don't want her to. I mean, she's so resourceful. I think she could really bring a lot to our team.
Yeah,
and it's nice that gi-hun basically brings her back to trusting people. He's kind of, I think she's been alone for so long trying to save herself and protect herself that she forgot how to have partners, how to have friends, how to trust people. So if our main character can do that for her, that's a point for him in my book. Anyway,
now for the police officer guy.
Yes. Morse code. Well, he's learning.
But
he's learning about his surroundings.
Do you think that maybe that guy who's doing the Morse code could be an ally, or just that guy's trying to make sure that number 29 is still number 29?
Well, at first the weird looks were not so much about, we thought it was because he was, he thought he wasn't 29 or something was wrong. I think they were mostly because, they're supposed to be a team. They're supposed to do certain things and stuff. And he maybe wasn't acting like he was supposed to. Or he was just looking for reassurance. He did try to cough that night to talk to him. And then he didn't show up at the pickup thing for the bodies. Which, by the way, I don't know what's going on there. I think they might be selling body parts for money.
But the boss doesn't know about it.
The boss wouldn't know about it, but because if he did, it wouldn't be a secret.
Yep.
So that just puts more weight behind the option of, they are also in need of money. They're doing this for a reason, they were picked for that reason. And they're using everything to make this happen. So that means that now the thug in his group will always have an advantage as long as the doctor is alive. And that's not good. Aside from that, yeah, the police officer, as long as he stays on his toes, and, he should maybe try and respond to the coughing thing, but that's dangerous, because what if 29 is not used to responding? What if there's a secret message there?
There's the thing, at least when you don't technically know what you're in for, or what's going on around you, being one of the workers, like the one with the triangle, the circles, at least you're receiving orders and you're doing what people expect you to do. But when you're supposed to be one of the main boss, like those with the squares.
Well, I think people leave him alone when he's the square.
Well, at least, but if you don't do what you're supposed to do and...
Well, they can question it.
True. You're not supposed to talk before Your super speak to you first.
He's got so much more power as a square. Yeah. It's the circle that scares me. It's when he's 29.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't know about what they're doing. If he never shows up to the body thing, if he never responds to the coughing stuff, he's gonna start asking questions and he might be found out. That's what worries me. And if they find out that, you know, one of their workers isn't there anymore, that's gonna bring a whole other problem. Anyway, it looks like, I mean, now at least he's taking notes. I'm not sure if he's actually sending those notes or just taking notes.
I think he's just taking them to the notepad in his phone.
You should try to send a message, buddy. Try to find help somewhere. Like, what are you gonna do? Just, what are you gonna do? You're surrounded by enemies. As soon as they find out, that's over.
Yeah.
You at least need to send your location. That's what I would do. Maybe he can't, but still, I would try. Anyway.
I don't think that maybe on this island they can use phone signals. Well, you can maybe not send
As he tried. We'll look at his phone next episode. Try to if we see it. Try to see if we get the bars. Anyway, I'm very excited to see the results of the tug-of-war game.
By the way, that was really the old man's strategy to warn them out worked perfectly fine.
I don't know how he found the time to explain everything during the short ride.
It's pretty high, so you can sell a lot when you're going
It's a very slow elevator.
But yeah, the Song-woo, that's his name?
Yes.
The one that we cannot really trust.
Coming up with an idea on the spot.
That's a brilliant idea to give them loose so they're gonna lose their balance and you tug them in afterwards.
That's also taking a huge risk.
Pull them in.
That's taking a huge risk. But they would die anyway.
True.
Like I said, they have the power of plot armor because the main character is the first person on the road.
He's the leader.
I'm not saying that they all have plot armor. I'm saying that when every main character is in the same team and it's only episode like 3 or 4, we got plot armor.
Yeah.
So we're fine for now, I think. They are very good still, despite us knowing that, you know, they're probably going to survive this. They're very good at hyping the stress and tension in these episodes. It's really easy. Like, my heart started beating really fast at one point. I was like, fuck. And I knew, like, I know they're going to survive this. They have to. Otherwise, the show, like, what is it going to be about? We're going to follow the thug. But
yeah, I remember when I was younger, we used to play tug-of-war during activities in primary school.
PE, basically.
And PE, yeah, or just festivities where you just do little games for fun.
I don't remember playing that much.
I played. I was good at it, I guess, because I was strong.
I don't remember playing that much.
I know, I don't remember which position, but I do know that depending on where you are with the physics thingy, the first one and the last one are maybe the most important places.
Well, that's what I would imagine. But still, like, at the end of the day, it's all your strength. I would assume the guy in the front, technically, is the one that pulls the hardest. And the guy at the end basically saves everyone if there's a lack of strength somewhere. So, putting Ali in the back is a good idea.
Yep.
But it was beautiful to watch them all just move in tandem, in unison. Like, that was well shot. And I'm very excited for the next episode. So we're going to move on.
Yes.
See how it ends. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out right now. The link is in the description below.
Yep, and if you don't, the next one will be out on YouTube next week, guys. So, I'm gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.